Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is robyn.vuorela and this is Hiya's Hive. So today we are in Helsinki, Finland, in a dance studio, and I received a question about Joheela dance shoes, which are commercial high heels made for heels dancing. And this video is not sponsored. I have tried and owned 3 different pairs of Joheela dance shoes and I bought them with my own money. I will be posting on this channel every Sunday and sometimes on Wednesdays content about heels dancing and dance training. So if that's something you're interested, consider subscribing and like this video. Let's get into it. So, Joheela is a French brand that makes dance heels, and I have bought 3 different pairs of shoes. The first one that I ever owned was Lena, which actually doesn't exist anymore. It's now called Leana, which is a similar shoe to the old one. Then I have Emily, which is this one, which I have been using a lot lately. And the third one is Hiya, which I don't own, but I have tried it because my friend has it. So just for a comparison. So first things first, I'm going to start off by mentioning the price point. I do think that the shoes are expensive. It is definitely an investment. The models Lena and Emily, their price point is 99 euros. And Hiya is 119 euros. So that is a lot of money, in my opinion. But the shoes are custom made. Even though they're more expensive, when you order the shoes, you get to decide the sole and the heel and some other features on the shoes. And this will be my next point. What I do like about Joheela is the inclusivity that they bring to the customers. For instance, they offer a good variety of sizes starting from EU 35 to EU 45. So people with bigger feet might find it easier to buy shoes from them as they are more inclusive that way. They also have a lot of different models and colors to choose from and 2 different options for the sole. So you have one option which is the plastic, is this one. It looks like this, like the brown one, at least in the Emily model. And the other one is the suede. The shoes are completely vegan. So if that is a thing for you, I would recommend getting the shoes from Joheela.
However, the suede soles are not vegan. Those are actually leather. So if you want to get vegan shoes, you need to opt for the all floors bottoms for the shoes. So then you get the plastic ones.
Now, they have 3 different options for the heel height. The lowest one is 8.5 centimeters. Then you have 10 centimeters, which is the one that I use. And the last one is 11 centimeters. I will make a different video about this topic, but it is very personal to your feet and your structure and mobility to decide on which height for the heel is the best for you, because that will either give you possibilities or it will limit your dancing if the heel is too low or too high. Now, cons, I think for me is gonna be so my feet are wide from the top part and my ankles are slim. I find it difficult to choose shoes for myself for that reason. Why I do like the Joheela is most of the models, they have the option for laces. So you can actually tighten or loosen up the shoe depending on your foot structure. Now, what I do find a bit difficult is that I experience that for me, for some reason, I feel like the heel is not in the right position. I would like it to be a little bit more towards the outside. That's just how I place the weight on my feet in a healthy position. If it's too close to the inside of your leg, you are prone to pronation. So pronation is rotating your feet inwards, which can actually cause a lot of problems on your knees, especially when we're going down. So yeah, I'm not completely satisfied with that. I need to be super conscious when I'm dancing so that I don't put the weight on the inside of the foot just because of where the heel is placed. Now, this happened to me with the Lena module that I actually broke the heel. I have a video about it.
They only exist in spirit form. It's true.
Because I was filming a dance video. So the heel snapped in the middle of the choreography, but I think it had something to do with how I was placing the weight on the shoe, and I had them for a couple of years. And that's when I decided to purchase Emily. Another con for me is their durability. So I dance in heels approximately 4 to 6 times per week. I got these in August, and you can see that they have some wear and they are a bit destroyed. And I do need to replace them. Also, the top of the heel, I need to get new ones. So actually you can really tell where I have had my weight when I'm dancing. If you look at that. So this is the inside of the shoe, this is the outside. So I've been having the weight here on the inside, which actually you would like to have it in the center of the shoe, not on the inside. Another con with this particular model is that they stink. I don't know why, is it just me? But it doesn't matter what I do after wearing them, my feet will smell really bad. That doesn't happen to me otherwise, just with these shoes. I don't know if it's the material or what. And I usually I have them in a satin bag, so I'm fancy like that. And I take them out of the bag when I get home after I have had my rehearsals or classes or teaching. And sometimes, because I have a balcony, I actually put them outside to, leave them there overnight to freshen them up. But I think they still stink really bad. I haven't had that issue with the Lena, or now Leana model. I think that's due to the fabric, that they are kind of like transparent, almost like a net. So they are more breathable, versus these ones are like fabric and they don't breathe. So yeah, that is the only thing. Like, if you don't want to have stinky feet, I don't know what to do. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm nasty, disgusting. So yeah, another con that I mentioned was the duration of the shoe. So I'm not too happy about the fact that I'm having to buy a new pair because I know they're not going to last for too long from now on. The heels are a tool which you have to use when you're dancing, and I would compare this experience with the LaDucas. So if you do jazz dance, you would have these like character shoes. I have models Alexis and Laura, the boot. And both of those shoes are they're such good quality. I mean, they're leather, so if you're vegan or you don't want to use leather, but I think I can use them for the next 5-8 years, which is a long time if you dance a lot like I do, versus these commercial dance heels that I'm having to buy like a new pair with, 6 months, once a year, and it does end up being quite a lot of money. Now, the LaDucas, I would not use them for commercial heels just because of the structure of the heel and the actual shoe. Like, they fit theater and jazz and not necessarily commercial heels. Because for commercial heels, you want to have this stiletto heel, or I would recommend it, just because you are not able to put a lot of weight on your heel, and it does change the way that you dance. When I have those type of shoes with the stiletto heel, I feel like a cat, and everything becomes very detailed because you need to be super careful with how you place your weight on your feet. So it does change the whole experience, versus when I have the Laura boot from the LaDucas, I can stomp and jump and just put the whole foot on the floor, and it's fine because I feel so stable in them. They're so sturdy. But if I would compare the prices, so I paid 99 euros for these. For the LaDucas, I paid £210, so that is 245 euros. For the Laura boot, I paid £318, which is 373 euros. So that is a lot of money. It's almost but I did mention that I think that I can get 5 or even 7 years out of the shoe, versus buying a new pair every single year. So you can count, you can make the math. How much is that? So I'm going to make a separate video about this. But if you're just starting your heels journey, you might want to get a pair of heels that are a little bit lower, just so that you can build the strength on your ankles. But when you know that, okay, like now I am capable of working with the 10 centimeters, 11 centimeters, I would say that invest. Like then get a pair that is comfortable. Like that is the number one thing. But particularly if you're just starting off, I don't think you need to put that much money into the shoes, especially the commercial ones, because they're not made to last, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not ideal. I would not recommend any other shoe brand than Joheela. Like I just haven't had good experiences with the other brands. For Joheela, I would give 7 out of 10. And if I would compare them to LaDucas, I would give the LaDucas 9. Like they're just that good. The only downside is that with Joheela's, I don't think they have any stores that you could walk into and try the shoes on. You have to purchase them online. I guess you can return them if they're not good, but they're custom made. I mean, you always can do this. What I use is just like measure your foot, or even if you can, like take a piece of paper, draw your foot, like step onto the paper, take a pen or pencil and draw the outline of your foot and scan it and send it to the shoemaker. So then they might be able to assist you further with choosing the right shoe for you. But thank you for watching. I hope you found this video useful, and yes, see you next time.